Hi everyone, my name is Emily. Recently, I bought a large pork shoulder from Costco and I'm about to prep and store them in the fridge so that I don't have to deal with the raw meat frequently. The problem is, it's a very large portion to deal with and the recipes I choose should be easy to store and came out perfectly after reheated. So here, I'm trying to offer several recipes for you guys to handle this huge one. Let's dive in. To be honest, I'm kind of worried about the quality of the pork shoulder before I cut open the package. Luckily, it was 2 whole pieces and the meat actually looked very nice and has a lot of marbling. I'll start by trimming the fat off, give them a wash and slice into smaller pieces. I'll use them render lard later. Separated the huge pork into 4 parts. I'll use 2 of them first for 2 different recipes. So refrigerate the rest. The first 2 recipes are rice pilaf and char siu. Cut the meat in appropriate size. For me, I'll roughly do 1 inch thick for rice pilaf. Give them a good wash. Bring a big pot on the stove top with half full room temperature water. Transfer every piece into the pot. Turn on the heat to medium-high heat. It will help kill bacteria and remove the blood out of the pork while the water is heating up. Stir it from time to time. You can change the water once or twice if the water gets too cloudy. Remove them from the water after 8 to 10 minutes or until all the pieces turn white. Set them aside. Heat a saute pan on high heat. Drizzle a little avocado oil or other high smoke point oil to prevent sticking. And add pork fat to the pan. Try to get them in one flat layer. Check and stir them every 5 minutes in the next 30 minutes. Make sure they are rendered evenly. Meanwhile, cut the meat in middle finger size and set them aside. Here are all the ingredients for rice pilaf: pork shoulder, dry mushroom, shallots, bay leaf, star anise, cinnamon sticks, minced garlic, white pepper, and yellow rock candy, dried shrimp, white, and soy sauce. Slice the end of the shallots, cut them in half, then remove the skin. Chop it with my chopper. I do recommend this chopper as it prevents tear and the shallots come out evenly. It does save a lot of time when you process a large amount of veggie. Then chop the mushroom, which has been soaked for 3 hours. The pork fat is about to be rendered well. Scoop it out and drain it over a strainer. Set it aside. Heat a cast iron Dutch oven on medium heat. Add a half cup of lard along with dried shrimp and mixed ginger. Give them a stir and simmer for 5 minutes or until they turn golden. Chop the mushroom, mix them together. 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of white pepper. Add more lard if necessary. Fry and simmer for another 5 minutes or so. Add the bay leaf, star anise, and cinnamon sticks to the pot. Give them a stir, then transfer the pork in. Mix them gently and simmer for about 8 minutes. In the meantime, let's get to the key ingredients of this recipe. 1 tablespoon of flour to the chopped shallots. Make sure they are well coated. I'll heat 1 cup of lard in a saucepan on medium-high heat. Add a half cup of cold shallots. Swirl it around from time to time to prevent sticking. Turn off the heat 6 minutes later or until it becomes golden. And drain it over a strainer. Let's come back to the pork. Meat shrink a little bit and the moisture come out. 1 cup of regular soy sauce or half regular soy sauce and half dark soy sauce. 3 tablespoons of white wine. Mix them together. Add a fried shallots. And pour in more hot water. You want the water above the meat for about 1 inch thick. Cover the lid and let it simmer for about 1 hour and a half. And then add a half cup of yellow rock candy. Then give it a stir to check if it is sticking or not. Cover the lid and let it simmer for about another half an hour. I'd like to add some boiled eggs when the meat is almost done. Even let them soak overnight. All those flavors will melt together then. I'm gonna multitask and cook rice and veggie. If you like chewing rice, you can drizzle a little oil before you cook as what I do today. It's about 15 minutes before my harvest telecon. I'll make him a mini bowl. Add a spoonful of rice to a bowl, then chop it with bok choy, half sliced eggs, and a good amount of meat and sauce. Here we are, a beautiful delicious rice pilaf.